Hi, this is Zach here with the Bulletin Board Heroes here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Thursday, the 30th of November. Starting off with the FTSE 100, where we've had a third consecutive bear trap rebound from below 7,400. So that does suggest that hopefully we will resolve to the upside. An end-of-day close above the 50-day moving average at 74.55 could take us up towards 76.50 by the end of next month, which is the top of that falling trend channel from back in February. If the FTSE does disappoint and there's an end-of-day close back below 7,400, then the uptrend line from March, the red one there at 73.05, would be the target here, but rather dead market overall. Less dead the other markets that we look at, the other indices. We've got near vertical move for the DAX since the start of the month, and the longer we stay above 16,000, the greater the chance of a move towards 16,800, which is the top of that broadening triangle from the end of May, and we're looking for that by the end of next month, i.e. the end of the year. Worst on the downside at the moment would be a test of the 200-day line, currently at 15,700, but given that that is rising, as is the 50-day line, we are looking for a golden cross next month to coincide with the move to new highs for the year, or indeed the DAX ending the year on new highs. Moving along to the Dow, and here understandably pausing for breath near the highs of the year, in this case towards 35,500. If we can get through that, then the target here is up towards 36,100 at the top of a rising trend channel from this time last year. And that channel really guiding the market higher. Hopefully we'll get 36,100 over the next couple of weeks, while we remain on the right side of the old August-September resistance, just above 35,000. We're taking a look at gold at the moment, because it is up above the $2,000 level, and still making a beeline for that May resistance line projection at 2057, or probably 2060 is a fair target there. Hopefully we'll see that over the next couple of weeks, and ideally we stay on the right side of 2020 in the meantime, because that was the old July and October resistance for this market. 50 and 200-day moving averages both rising at the moment, probably a week or two away from a golden cross, which is very poetic given that we're talking about gold at the moment. Moving along to Bitcoin, and here the market very tight around that 37,000, 38,000 mark. We were looking for up to 43,000 by the end of this month. It looks as though we may have to wait unless something very special happens, but closing the month near the highest levels, the highest here around 38,500 is very impressive. And the longer we stay above the old 35,000, 36,000 resistance, the greater the chance of a fresh leg up into the low 40,000s. Onto the stocks, and starting off with Audioboom, where it was suggested that the chart was looking quite nice, so we had a V-shaped bull flag, and the shares now just trying to break through that £2.20 area. Above that, we're looking for the 200-day moving average, and £2.65 by the end of next month, which is the top of a broadening triangle on the daily chart in place since the end of June. This stage only back below 185, and recent neckline resistance really delays the prospect of further progress or further recovery, let's say. Moving on to BSF, which also looks quite decent at the moment. We have a V-shaped bull flag bouncing off the 50-day moving average above the initial November peak there at 10.3 pence. We're looking for 16 pence by the end of next month, which is the top of a broadening triangle from the June time on that daily chart. Requested stock is next, Cadence. Some news today from the company, and here it's all about really the 6 pence area holding that's held since the beginning of the month. The break of 7.5 would then hopefully take the shares up to 12 pence. That's the roadmap, and we really want to see, as I said, that 6 pence area hold, as that was the old support area, especially in the summer. Onto a stock which has been exceeding expectations, I think one can say, IMC Metals. We have had various targets here. The first one was around around 5 pence, then it was up to 7, then it was up to 9, and now it is up to as high as 15 pence by the end of next month. Ideally, we stay on the right side of 10 pence, which we're doing at the moment. And while there's no end of day close back below that, then 15 should be on its way, even though we've already had a massive move to the upside. The stock, which is also proving to do good stuff for the bulls at the moment, is Future Metals, and here we've hit our first target there around 3.1 pence. Above that we're looking for as high as 4.6 or 4.7 pence by the end of next month. So a nice triple, quadruple bottom there for the shares over the course of the post-summer period. Thought that the bullish call on GCM Resources might be a bit rash, but so far it's proved to be bang on the money, which is quite pleasant. We bounced off the floor of a broadening triangle there from October. That was around the low 0.8 pence area, and above that we were looking for up to 1.6 pence, which hopefully we'll get by the end of next month. Obviously, the way things are going, could be much sooner than that. Could be the next week or so. But end of day close today above that 50-day line at 1.25 pence should lead to 1.5 or 1.6 pence within just a few days. Another stock which has been a favourite here is IMC, and here a vertical move in the manner of Empire Metals. Found support now at 2.5 pence, or 2.4 pence, which looks pretty solid. And above that, looking for the best case scenario target at 4.2 pence by the end of next month. On to a stock which is new to the stock market, Neo Energy. Just a few weeks, I think, ago it came to market. And what's interesting here is that we've had the sell-off from that initial peak towards 1.35 pence. What will be interesting now is to get an end-of-day close back above the initial support there, which was around 0.87. So an end-of-day close above 0.87, and we could be heading back to 1.3, 1.4 pence for the end of the year, i.e. it would be a bear trap reversal. A stock which we've been covering, or were covering earlier in the autumn, and it seems to be finally back. The message here with Regtech was that obviously it's not for widows and orphans, but we needed to see an end-of-day close above 15 pence. And it looks as though we are very close to getting that now. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We get that, then the initial target would be the 50-day moving average at 23 pence over the following few days. Ideally, we stay above the 10 pence area now on a sort of extended basis. On to the last two. First one is Tomco, which has never been a pleasant ride in the recent past, but we got this sideways shuffle, as I call it, above a rising 50-day moving average. So finding support above that feature, that normally means that we're going to have a breakout, especially when we're near the lows. Above 0.08, looking for up to 0.15 by the end of next month, or even sooner. That is looking very encouraging there in terms of the price action and the charting configuration. Finishing off with Vela, and here could be second time lucky in terms of breaking through the 0.02 pence level. Above that we're looking for 0.03 pence, maybe as soon as the end of next month. Maybe we'll get a spike as we did back in September, but the key here is to remain above that 50-day moving average and 0.02 pence. That's it for me today. More updates tomorrow.